this is the old monastery.
Ah, here's an old
Yeah,
monastery.
this is really the birthplace of Chablis. So this is where the monks started to cultivate the vine and to make wine. So this is the birthplace of Chablis. And this building is called l'obédiencerie. L'obédiencerie in French, it means the place where the monks used to obey to God, obedience, to obey. So the place of prayers for the monks. And this building is from the 9th century. And on the other part, on your left, this building is called Chantrerie. Chantrerie, this is the place where the monk used to sing. This is from the word in French, chanter, to sing. And this is the youngest part, if we can say so, from the 17th century.
Very young.
So, very young, as you can say. So this is really the birthplace of Chablis, and we are very happy and lucky to perpetuate this legacy. So we keep vinifying and aging all our Premier and Grand Cru in those cellars.
Okay.
The specificity of Chablis, it's 100% Chardonnay. We have 4 levels of appellation: Petit Chablis, Chablis Village, Chablis Premier Cru, and Chablis Grand Cru. At the Domaine Laroche, we cultivate 90 hectares from the 4 type of appellation, but only the Premier Cru and the Grand Cru will be aged.
En fait, ici.
All the vinification and aging for the Premier Cru and Grand Cru are done in those cellars.
Okay, interesting. It's a little place.
Yes, and the particularity of Chablis, this is an appellation of 5,500 of hectares, with 20 villages able to produce vine from Chablis. And in between, the river splits into the vineyard with the right and the left bank. And the river, the water layers are not that deep, so you will see when we enter the cellars, you will see it's only half a meter down, not much, because we have the water layers just beneath of it. Okay. And this condition help us to vinify and age and grow the wine in the right condition, with a constant temperature throughout the year and the right hygrometry, humidity inside and the air.
Here doesn't have a control of temperature.
There is just a control, but no intervention to change the temperature.
It's natural.
Natural, yes.
Very interesting.
So you will see, because the vinification is just happening. We started the harvest of the 25 vintage on the 27th of August. The vinification are taking place. So the CO2 is being produced by the vinification. So we have some extraction of the CO2 outside.
Okay.
So
it's very little, the region of Chablis, you know?
Very
little.
Yes, compared to
little area.
It's quite a little area, but still, we 1 out of 3 bottles of white wine from Burgundy are from Chablis, because we only produce Chardonnay.
Oui.
So we can enter. We will just walk around to have a look.
Okay.
So there is 2 rooms. The first one, which is called Blanchot, this is one of the climates of the Grand Cru.
Okay.
And we are the main owner of this Grand Cru. We own 1/3 of the total area. The typicity of Chablis is that there is different villages and different cru. And we are happy to have 3 different Grand Cru and 11 different Premier Cru.
Very interesting.
And the second room, it's the oldest one. You will see the architecture is very typical, and you will have a little crypt beneath the stairs where we kept some relics, Saint Martin relics, because Saint Martin is the symbol of Chablis, and the monks that used to live here and cultivate the vine belonged to the order of Saint Martin de Tours. So this is why there is this link between the monks and Saint Martin. And so at the Domaine Laroche, we dedicated our cuvée Saint Martin to our main Chablis, our flagship cuvée.
Was it the time of Napoleon that they changed put
the relics?
The religions out of the vineyard?
So the vineyard started at the 12th century, but the monks were, some were here from the 9th century because of the Viking invasion. They were coming from the western part of France, and they were afraid of the Vikings, so they flew to the eastern part of France and arrived here in this peaceful place of Chablis. So we can have a look quickly in the room,
Okay.
and then I will explain you our
there.
know-how about vinification, our style. So
The vinification is in a barrel.
yes, vinification and aging in the same barrels. These barrels, it's mainly Burgundy piece. It's a Burgundy barrel of 222 liters, 228 liters, sorry.
No.
And then we can also use demi-muit, which are 300 liters, 400 liters, 500 liters, or 600 liters.
And they are new? You use new ones?
We have a small percentage of new one,
Okay.
but we split it in different climates. So the impact of a new oak is not significant.
Okay.
On average, all the barrels are 8 years old because we only use the oak properties to structure the wine and to create, to optimize the aging potential of the Premier and Grand Cru, not to give woody notes to the wine.
Okay.
So we're going to enter, have a quick look, and then we will have to go out because of the CO2.
No problem.
Perfect. Yes, for instance, this one is a new one, as you can see, with 25. And this is really the oldest part of our cellars from the 9th century, with a specific staircase. It's a tower which is round at the bottom, and it's square on the first floor and the second floor. And you have here the little crypt where we kept Saint Martin relics. You can jump on the stairs to have a quicker look if you prefer.
Very beautiful. They are full of wine.
Yes, all of them are full. Only few left are left empty because the last harvest happened today. So the juice is being pressed.
You have to take out the air from here.
The CO2. It's a CO2 extraction, not the air.
Because, not the air?
No, it's the vinification. You have the yeast inside the barrel that are eating the sugar to transform it into alcohol.
Yeah.
So this produces CO2. So we have to extract this CO2, otherwise it will be dangerous for us because it's a so confined room.
Okay.
The CO2 cannot escape on itself.
No ventilation.
No, it's really like CO2 extraction.
You have to leave it open, the door?
Yes, and extract it.
Very interesting.
Yeah, you see, like it's a CO2 warning, because otherwise you can faint with the CO2.
Carbon.
Yeah, the carbon. So we have, it's more open on this room, so it will be easier. But I will explain you our philosophy about the vinification and what we do. Our philosophy at the Domaine Laroche is to be the less interventionist. It means that we want to reveal the purity of each terroir. The specificity of Chablis is to have a multitude of different cru climates, only based on Chardonnay. So the exposure, the soil, the surroundings makes specific terroir. And in total in Chablis, we have 47 terroirs. So to sublimate this terroir, we use, as you've seen, only oak barrel, but from different barrel maker. Using different barrel maker, we smoothen the impact of the barrel maker. If you are using only one, you can give tribute to the barrel maker because he's using medium heating for its barrel and its own know-how. So this is how we want to use different barrel maker and also different barrel size. The barrel size, you will have different microoxigenation of the wine depending on the terroir.
But the same wine goes to one and to other barrel.
No, they remain in the same one.
The same one.
Yes. So we harvest the grape.
But you make a mixture after.
Once the aging is finished, we collect all the wine from a single climate. We blend them back together in concrete tank. And then we have our cuvée.
Concrete tank. It's not here.
No, it's at the technical site because you need like bigger barrel. This is the limit we have here. It's a legacy, but we cannot extend the walls. So, but you have to imagine every barrel are filled manually with the truck that we park outside. So it's very craftsmanship to make Premier and Grand Cru down here.
Yeah, how many bottles you make of Grand Cru and Premier Cru?
Just 30.
It's a little production.
We have 24 hectares of Premier and Grand Cru.
Well.
So it's quite interesting. We are the fourth producer of Grand Cru.
Yeah.
So then we can have a look in those rooms, which are a bit more ventilated.
And what do you have here?
It's
They are not in fermentation.
They are in fermentation. You can still smell it.
But here is not Grand Cru.
It's also Grand Cru. L'Éclos is a Grand Cru. L'Évaillon is a Premier Cru, for instance. So this is here. You have the climate.
L'Évaillon, c'est la région.
It's a climate.
Okay.
Donc Premier Cru, Grand Cru.
Je comprends.
And here, this is the experimental barrel. We have a glass in the front and a glass at the back. So you can see it's only juice at the moment. So with yeast, and the fermentation is taking place.
Very interesting. And one part doesn't have to mix it to.
So there is batonnage. That's when because the wine is on the lees. But in Chablis, batonnage is not very frequent because we do not want to have round wine. Because the more you do batonnage, you put all the lees in suspension. So it means more interaction between the wine and the lees. And in Chablis, our style is to be fresh, precise, and chiseled. You know, this is the minerality typical of Chablis. So batonnage, we only do it once a year throughout the winter. Maybe more depending on the vintage, but usually of a producer, batonnage is not really a common practice in Chablis.
And how long does it stay in the barrel?
So the limit is to welcome the next harvest. So,
1 year.
Yes, a bit less because we need 1 month to empty all the barrels.
Clean the barrel.
Clean them outside. So imagine remove.
Takes a long.
Yes.
Oh, it's moving.
Yes, if you really. You can see it bubbling. That's really like the fermentation happening. So yeah, a bit less than 1 year because we have to pump out all the juices, clean all the barrels outside, and then line them up back for the for the next vintage.
A big job, long job.
Yes, manual job. So this is another room. So we will not stay long, but you can see like bigger barrel because you can smell. The bigger barrel, which are interesting, the bigger it is, the less interaction you have. So you only use the structuring properties.
And here there are little barrels.
And we also use a wine globe. So you see, if you put some light, you will see all the fine and small bubbles coming up. This round shape really accentuate the bubbling and the vinification. I don't know if you can see it properly.
It doesn't need refrigeration inside the. Because it becomes very hot.
No, in the wine globe, because of a constant temperature, you can manage it. That's the purpose of the wine globe and also the barrels.
And this is different, the color.
Yeah, it's a different. Yeah, it's something typical of this vintage. Our winemaker is saying it's due to the hot summer we have quite early in the season, and it creates this kind of color for the juice. But then it will tend to be to the white color. And this is also
here is a story.
Exactly the overlook of our wine library. So we have 3 different rooms, but we cannot enter due to the CO2 extraction. There is the bottle room, the Jéroboam room, and this is the magnum bottle size room. And you can see in comparison to the previous rooms, a different ceiling type, but still full of barrels.
Yeah. And the Chablis goes long too. You can buy and wait for a long time to
Yes.
open it.
Usually, when you think of Burgundy wine, you think of red wine,
Yeah,
which
of
are
course.
great for aging. But actually, Chablis white wine are great for aging, and especially the Premier and Grand Cru, because they have more complexity and more ability to be aged. And this is why we use the oak barrel to
Understand.
optimize the aging potential. So of course, the Premier and Grand Cru of Chablis, you can age them for more than 10 years. Some specific vintage and cuvée, you can age them for even longer, over 20 years. So feel free, if you can wait, if you are patient enough to let them age, and the magnum size is also, of course, the best option to for your storage, for cellaring the Premier and Grand Cru. So maybe you can see better on this one, the vinification happening. You see all the bubbles.
Very interesting. It seems a film.
Yes, it's alive. That's the beauty of nature. And this is the last room. So you see a different ceiling type. And in this room, we have a bigger format, the 600 liters, and this small barrel, which is called feuillette. This is typical to Chablis because the feuillette is the unit of trading. If you want to buy wine, this is the feuillette barrel size, so 132 liters. So it has been spread in other vineyards, but this is very typical to Chablis.
Very interesting. You have more. St. Peter, you have the keys.
Yes, so many different doors.
There is an old press.
Exactly. Have you ever seen one like this before?
I saw one in Burgundy, in more of south.
Okay, yes. So there are only few left in Burgundy, as you're saying.
It's a crazy thing.
So this is an old press from the 13th century. Everything is from originally made the old press, except from the screw that broke. So it's a new one, but everything is from the 13th century.
It is history.
This is pure history and legacy.
Very beautiful.
And the walls are from the 17th century. So the old press is protecting from those walls.
I imagine to work here.
We can have a look to understand.
This
is how it works, yes. You have to imagine all the wooden parts and the cap are not here. So you put the pile of grapes down here. You put the cap on top of it. You weigh it. So
turn this.
Yes. Which create this result. The pile of grapes, the cap on top of it. You wait to exercise some way. And then you can turn the wheel. And turning the wheel, you will have in the middle the 4 trunks that goes up on this side and down onto the grapes. And the way of it explodes the little berries of the grape. So the berries exploding, the juice will be free.
Yeah, it comes from this.
Yes, from this round circle, and you can collect it from down here, then by capillarity.
It's not easy.
So it's called abattage because the 4 trunks are
balanced.
Yeah, balanced and putting a pressure abattage on one side.
Abattage is the name of this type of press.
Then you have the vertical press, and today we are using the pneumatic press.
Of course.
So this is history.
But you don't press here the grapes.
No, we have the technical site at the entrance because we only have Chardonnay, and Chardonnay is a very specific grape variety that can ripen quite quickly. So we have 4 different press. And you have to think we only use the press 15 days in a year, but we have to have many press to press at the right moment quickly
to process it.
exactly to process it in the best and right condition for the
It's
Chardonnay.
pneumatic.
Style, we press at very low pressure, 1.2 bar, and also we can select the different juice. For instance, for our cuvée, we only keep the heart of the press, so only the first juices, which is very interesting for us in our quest of quality.
Of course. Very interesting. Wow. And everything is wood here.
Yes, you think it's
Very
really like
beautiful.
a pure museum.
Very beautiful place.